And hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with your Gotham Season 3 Episode 5 review. Wow, this was a very interesting episode. I really like this episode a lot. This episode really focused a lot on the chemistry and the team up of basically the Riddler and of course the new mayor of Gotham, the Penguin. Now obviously spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode, come back to this later. But like I said, Penguin is now the new mayor, and he looks like he wants to have change. I mean, you see in the episode him serving soup to the poor, him giving donations to churches. But we have no idea if this is a scheme or if this is him just being good after what happened to his mother in the last season. But we have to wait and see what happens. And of course, you have the Riddler in this episode, who is now the new chief of staff for the Penguin, and he goes to Gotham GCPD, headquarters, and everybody there, are not, woken him with the carpet. They really hate his guts. They really hate him after what he did to, obviously, to Officer Doherty, Officer Pygmy, and of course, Miss Kringle. And of course, you do see Lee Tompkins giving him one heck of a punch, sending his glasses flying out. That was kind of funny. Obviously, because he killed her best friend. And like I said, this episode really focused more on the Penguin and the Riddler. There are moments in this episode where you can't even tell if the Penguin, is doing what he wants for the good of Gotham, or he's just doing it for his own fun. And then the other side, you do see the Riddler trying to figure out a way to either help him get what he needs to get, or try to sabotage him in his own way. And of course, you do have the Penguin's loyal henchman, Butch, also trying to either help him or sabotage him. In a way, I think he was trying to sabotage him because I think he just wants him to realize that, the Riddler is not his. It's not going to help him. He doesn't trust him, but we have no idea what's going to happen here. And, he brings back the Red Hood gang. Butch brings them back, and he wants him to cause problems for, the new mayor. So either he A, quits, or has no choice where everybody's going to turn on him. Maybe they think he's involved somehow, but obviously it doesn't work because the Riddler double crosses him, saying that, oh yeah, we can team up, we can take him out, yeah, I know your secret. And then out of nowhere, he turns on him and he's like, oh yeah, he's just trying to kill you. And now Butch is basically behind bars. Or so we thought, until Tabitha comes out and, breaks him out of prison. Well, not really prison, really the truck that takes him to prison. And like I said, I like this episode. Really focused on the Riddler, really focused on the Penguin. And, didn't really show too many new villains. Although, we do get to see a glimpse of the new Poison Ivy. Now, we still have no idea what's her new agenda. We have no idea if she's going to have powers. Is she going to start controlling all the plants or whatever? But she was there, so far so good. I mean, they got a beautiful woman to play her, so let's see what happens with there. And of course, you do see a little bit of chemistry between Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle. Them, confessing themselves to each other, saying that, oh, I like you, or, I like you, you like me. And of course, you have Selina Kyle kissing Bruce Wayne, so that's going to transcend into something big eventually down the road. Obviously, everybody should know that by now, but yeah, what a cool episode this was. I mean, they didn't get too much of Bruce Wayne, obviously. We got him in like 2 or 3 scenes. And then Jim Gordon was only in 2 scenes, so we didn't get to see much of him. I mean, we saw him enough, but not as much as them focusing on the Riddler and the Penguin. It was a lot of them, and I mean, we hardly got to see Harvey Bullock, and of course we have the chief of police. He's starting to realize that he's been infected by the woman Alice, who was in the last episode. Her blood has a power that can basically make people either go crazy, give them super strength, or something like that. We have no idea what it is, but apparently since he got infected, he can now walk without his crutch. Because he had a crutch on, he had to use that to walk because he got stabbed in season 2. And he needed that to walk, and now he realizes that he doesn't need it anymore. So I don't know where they're going to go with that, but that sounds pretty interesting to me. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed this episode. This episode was fun. If I'm going to score this out of 10, I'll give this a 7%. I really like this episode a lot. This episode was fun. Cool scenes, obviously. The Penguin is just one of my favorite villains right now. And so is the Riddler. You have no idea where the heads are at. But yeah, I can't wait. Even we got to see Valerie Vale in this episode. She was kind of funny. But yeah, let's see what happens in the next few episodes, because next week's episode is going to be bonkers, because we got the Mad Hatter coming back and trying to get revenge on Jim Gordon for what happened to, his beloved sister. Obviously, he's going to kidnap Lee Tompkins and, of course, his new girlfriend, Valerie, and saying in the trailer, in the next week's episode, saying, oh, you got to pick which one is your true love. And I'm like to myself, okay, first of all, where's Barbara? That'd be kind of funny if he would have caught Barbara too. And he just says, oh, I still love Barbara, and he kills the other two, but that's not going to happen. So, obviously, let's see what happens. But, like I said, Gotham was cool this week. Can't wait to see more. I really like this show a lot. Yes, it's not really a Batman show, but it's still fun. It's like a comic book drama show. That's what it is. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.